What's going on, guys? This is Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics so you don't drown too. I'm just a man trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common. So somebody came up to me and said, "Oh, I do watch your videos, and the one you did recently about the disabled streamer, I thought it was really nice, and you should do more videos where you open yourself up." To which I tell to her, "Hell no. You trying to expose me to bring it up in the future if you ever get the chance? Hell no." Men don't show those sides often. They're not supposed to. It exists. We protect it. And that's all that there is to it. It exists. That's it. We're putting it in the closet. Let's get into the video, shall we? Like, you kidding me? You think you're trying to catch me with the no mix up? I know who Obama is. Come on now. Anyway, my husband is manipulating, emotionally abusing me. All right, let's hear it.
I don't know how else to say this, but my husband is manipulating and emotionally abusing me.
Oh man. Tell me about it. Whatever you're comfortable talking about. Yeah, I don't want you to just talk. Tell me as much as you feel comfortable telling me.
Okay, so let me just start from the beginning. When my husband and I first started dating, we had this deep conversation about cheating. He told me, clear as day, if this ever happens, I need to know straight away. If you tell me and it only happens once, I think I could forgive you. And honestly, that stuck with me. It made me feel like, okay, if I ever screwed up, at least being honest would matter to him more.
No. Ooh, ooh. No, absolutely not. So hold on. So you went all in. You put all your cards in on could probably be fixable. What is wrong with you? This is not Avengers. This is not Captain Strange going, why would you do? He said maybe, could. That doesn't mean yeah. Okay.
Fast forward 5 years and we're married now. A couple weeks ago, there was this company party and I don't
Hold on.
even know
Am
how
I
to
bugging?
say
Did
this
I did
to
I
me. It made
am I bugging? Did I jump? Did she cheat or did I just assume she cheated? Because that's not fair. I shouldn't just jump to conclusions. We shouldn't do that on this channel. Hold on.
me forgive you. And honestly, that stuck with me. It made me feel like, okay, if I ever screwed up, at least being honest would matter to him more. Fast forward 5 years and we're married now. A couple weeks ago, there was this company party.
So I just assumed.
I don't even know how to say this, but fast forward 5 years and we're married now. A couple weeks ago, there was this company party and I don't even know how to say this, but
After 5 years.
I made a huge mistake.
You know what this sounds like? This sounds like the very first video I did of Don't Save Her, where you had a wife talking to her husband, and the husband was basically saying, "Do not go to this party. I am not gonna be there." And she hit him with the 1-2, the standard playbook. You you're being controlling. Um, it's my body. I can, etc., etc. Mind you, she's his wife. She goes to the party, calls him later down the night because she went to the party anyway. Apparently, she got gangbanged, though she claims she got raped. I say gangbanged because come find out, she was fucking the DJ, the host of the party, apparently, for over 5, 6 something months. And the only reason why the husband even found out, and this is just me putting everything together like fucking Bruce Wayne over here, he would have never known if she didn't come to the conclusion that somebody was going to eventually say something or it was going to get back to the husband. And so she tried to get ahead of the curve. And but she was, mind you, she would have never had mentioned anything about her having an affair with the person at the party. This was all planned out. So I don't buy into the shit, but okay, let's continue.
Slept with a coworker. I know, it's awful. It was a moment of weakness, and I've hated myself every second since it happened.
But did you hate yourself during? Like, when you was in it, did you hate yourself? When it went out, you probably hated yourself more, but when it went back in, did it feel good? What about out? What about back in? I'm pretty sure when it was out and in, out and in, it was feeling pretty good.
That conversation we had all those years ago, it kept playing in my head. I thought, if I just told him, at least I'd have a chance to fix things, you know? So, a couple of nights ago, I brought it up. I asked him if he remembered those conversations we had about cheating. At first, he was like, which one? Because we had a lot of talks like that early on. So,
remember, they always say men don't open up to us. Men don't really have real conversations with us. The truth of the matter is, there's a lot of women that are not capable of holding real deep conversations with dudes. Dudes come off as stupid. Talk to a guy about something he's passionate about. Talk to a guy about something that he stands on business 10 toes on. See what happens. A lot of women are not ready for that. They're not ready for solutions. They're not ready for scenarios where he probably got things figured out or he's working through shit. They're not ready for that. And again, this is the reason why you find you a quality woman, and they are out there. You find those women. You don't a woman. Listen, first and foremost, the fact of the matter, and I'm sorry I paused the video again. The fact of the matter that this girl's here thinking that she gets a free ride out of jail card, right? A free get out of jail card after 5 years. He said could, meaning in the beginning. This is 5 years later. That bus done drove the fuck off. But kudos to you for being honest and actually telling him thinking you was gonna get off scot-free. That's where it came down to. Hopefully y'all ain't got no children. Cause you'll probably try to hold that shit over his head with your mental gymnastics ass. Your fucking your Mickey Mouse Playhouse goofy ass, crazy mental gymnastics.
I reminded him about how he said he would forgive me if it only happened once, if I was honest. And then
Hood.
I reminded him about how he said he would forgive
Hood, you hearing what you want to hear.
me if it only happened once, if I was honest. And then I told him everything. His reaction was immediate. He looked mortified. He didn't even say anything. Just packed his stuff and left. I begged him to stay. I was crying, apologizing, trying to explain, but he wouldn't listen.
Because that fixes everything for
women. He said he needed to cool down and walked out.
That's a good dude right there. He didn't get angry. He didn't do anything like that. He did what men do. How many times have I said it on this goddamn channel? When it gets to a certain point, you stop everything you're doing. You find the tallest fucking grass, like the movie Signs. You know how in the movie Signs, when you're like, oh shit, what was that in the distance? And you see like a dandelion fucking tree, like a sunflower seed shaking, you're like, oh shit, it's over there, it's over there. That's the fucking husbands. That's the boyfriends or the people who could have been boyfriends that put up with enough shit. You find the closest tall grass or dandelion field and you just walk. Don't walk into the sea, you crazy motherfuckers. I've seen videos of people doing that. They walk into the sea. They just slowly walk into the fucking sea playing a Moonlight Sonata wearing sweatpants. I done it before as a joke. Them shit's heavy. I could have died. Don't do that shit. But you find you just don't look back. You don't fucking look back.
The next day, we finally talked, and
I guarantee you he didn't want to talk to her. I guarantee you she was bugging the fuck out of him. Bugging the absolute fuck out of him. Guarantee it.
Tried to remind him of that conversation, thinking maybe it would help him maybe understand why I confessed. And do you know what he did? He laughed. He was just there on the other end of the phone laughing. Then he told me that he never meant any of it. That he only said he'd forgive me back then to make sure I'd confess if I ever cheated. I couldn't believe what
he was playing 4D. And probably it doesn't mean anything after 5 fucking years. Hey, come on, bro.
I was hearing. I know what I did was wrong. I'm not denying that for a second. But to hear him say he lied to me,
Yeah.
that all this time he never actually meant to forgive me, it felt like, I don't know, like I'd been set up. Now he's planning to divorce me, and he said there's nothing I can say or do to make him change his mind. And, I get it. I broke his trust. But at the same time, it feels like he broke mine too. I believe we have this understanding, you know? And, maybe if I knew he was lying, I wouldn't have cheated in the first place.
Bro, it ain't no fucking way. It ain't no fucking way. That's the video. I'll catch you guys next time. Oh, I'm also doing those things in the communities where we're putting women versus women just to see what guys like or what girls like. Apparently, for some reason, the redhead beat the brunette. I'm voting for the brunette. I'm sorry. The redheads, they're both very attractive ladies, but the redhead is it's something about them girls, boy. Anyway, after 8 votes, we'll go to round two, and we'll keep going and we'll keep going. Catch you guys next time. Peace.
Weird thing. And then I did more of a traditional one that can hold a bouquet. And then
Jesus
I did this.
Christ.
Whatever this is. I just kept seeing people put holes in things, and I wanted to put holes in things.
I
So
want
put
to
a
put
hole in this
holes in
thing.
things.
And it's really fun. I like it. I have a smaller one like this that I made at my house. And then what you guys probably see if you do my lives or anything like that is I make all these little cups
I see cups.
and bowls. And this one I'm really proud of. It's like, you know, like the actual size of a bowl.
I'd be
I
proud
made
too.
it. It's so it fucking broke.
No, it didn't. God.
That's what the fuck? The clay tour is over. I'm really pissed off. I made a
It's
bunch
just
of
beginning,
things.
girl.
Join my lives. I'm gonna make a fucking bowl now.
Join the lives, guys.